What is going on again, Nerd Paraders? Thank you guys so much for coming back to hang out with us today. We're playing some more ARK Drama Evolved. And I'm here with the Notorious Sixers on ARK Drama Evolved today. What's up, buddy?
What's up?
I like how you just strolled by casually. We're going to be talking about a video that has been circulating around, and it's a video saying I was banned for raiding Nerd Parade. Now, we're going to talk about this video because it's generated quite a lot of questions, and I feel like it's generated concern as well in the community, and we're going to address that, and we're going to talk about it, and we're going to hopefully put a lot of that concern to bed for you guys. When this video first came out, we just kind of ignored it. We were like, oh, okay, this is no big deal. You know, whatever, these guys are just salty that they got banned. They were being jerks. We have the post in the Steam group to talk about it. And when it first came out, I was just responding to comments, linking people to the Steam group, trying to say, you know, hey, listen, this is what really happened. Check it out for yourself. But the video has more or less exploded. And it's demanded more of a response from us. So we're making this video in order to address it. And I'm going to touch on that a little bit later in the video on how this whole thing has been kind of a big learning process for me, to be perfectly honest with you. But first things first, let's get started. We're going to hop out of ARK for just a quick second. So here we are inside of the Nerd Prater Steam group, and this is a topic that was posted the day of the banning incident, that fateful day. So I'm going to show you that it was, here's the date of the topic, February 15th at 11:13 p.m., which is right around when it occurred. So some of you may already know this. Some of you might be like, oh, really? Okay. But we're going to tell you the whole story of what had happened on that fateful day. But this might blow some minds, it might not. But these guys knew that they were going to get banned. That's why they made the video. And we're going to talk about it, and we're going to do you one better. We're going to show you the evidence and what we have here, and show you why that these guys were banned in the first place. So back in the beginning, we'll start from the beginning of Season 4. Now, these guys, they joined the season, they were based on Scorched Earth. That's where they were building up their tribe. Day 3 or 4 of the server rolls around. Day 3 or 4 days into the server, these guys had already generated 22 complaints. 22 admin complaints. And what I mean by that is this is what we have for the Nerd Parade servers. We have this anonymous ticket system. Now, this anonymous ticket system, you put in your information and it generates an email ticket to our admins. There's 6 admins for the server, and myself included. I'm also on the list. I just don't do any admin actions on the server. So 5 admins and 6 if you include me. I just kind of operate the server. Now, this anonymous ticket system is in place so that people can say, hey, this tribe is griefing me, or this tribe is breaking a rule, and I want to report them. And then they can submit screenshots as evidence or something along those lines to back their claim. That's the purpose of this. Now we have our rules for Season 4. This is our Season 4 rules. Season 4 rules, as you can see up at the top. This was made a long, long time ago. Actually, I think I just edited this topic. We edit it for every season. Now here we have our griefing rule. This is the rule that we've had in place since the beginning of the season. Griefing players is not the same as PvP. If you prevent a player from playing the game, then you are griefing. This includes, but is not limited to, a tribe's repeated raids on the same player or tribe, or weak or new tribes, basically tribes that can't really defend themselves or don't pose that much of a threat to you, to the raiding tribe. This is to give people enough time to play the game casually and protect themselves a little bit from the people that have more time to play. This is why this rule is in place. Now, there were 22 complaints against these guys for the break of the no griefing rule. 22 complaints. So the admins, myself, all of us got into a channel. We kind of talked about these guys. We're like, okay, something's got to happen. They were warned. These guys were warned, said if you don't knock it off, you're going to end up getting banned from the server. These guys did not like that. They actually became really salty. So what they did was they started changing their tribe name and continuing what they were doing in an effort to not get caught. So in some of these, it's the tribe Get Ostioed. And in others, it's KK, tribe of KK. So let's go to our first screenshot, the one that was posted by this guy, and it's tribe of Get Ostioed. This is before they started changing their tribe name in an effort to avoid getting busted. So let's get back out of this one. And these are just some of the screenshots that we have, by the way. It's just some of them. This is another guy. There's more over here. Let's go to this one. Again, Tribe of Get Ostioed. Like, this is just some of the stuff that we're dealing with. This is on the Steam group. This post is here. If you want to go through all this, by all means, discussions, it's pinned. So I'm going to make sure that I put this link to the Steam group into the description, so if you guys want to be able to check it out, you can check it out, and we'll be good to go from there. You guys are all free to come and check out the Steam group. We have nothing to hide here. So now let's get on to the video. Before this video even started, this tribe was waiting outside of the Nerd Parade base. Now, we had a couple of their members chilling outside of the Nerd Parade base, just keeping an eye on the ORP, the offline raid protection, for it to go off. The only reason we know this is because we were told. We were told that they were chilling outside of the Nerd Parade base. And I use the term base very loosely because at the time it was a 3x3 shack with like 4 turrets. So they were chilling outside of the Nerd Parade base waiting for us to log on. All the while they had the rest of their tribe going around the server, just wrecking people into the ground. Just absolutely wrecking people into the ground. They knew that they were going to get banned, and they wanted to make this video so they were like instigating us to come on and take action, so they could be like, oh, look, we got banned for raiding Nerd Parade because look, they logged right in and they banned us, which is of course what's going to happen. We logged in and had to ban them. But we were warned. We were warned that they were camping our base. They said, hey, these guys have been camping your base all day. They're going to raid you as soon as you log in. Watch out. They warned us, this group warned us over Steam message, and we were kind of trying to prepare for it. We were also informed and sent what they were posting in global chat, and this is the main reason why we made the decision to try to ban them. These guys were talking in global chat, bragging in the global chat of the server that they were going to prevent or stop Nerd Parade from making any videos on the server. They said every time we're going to wipe Nerd Parade every time they try to build up so that Nick can't make his videos, and then we're going to slowly watch this server die. LOL. You know, they're just being like really salty and nasty in chat. And at this point, I was like kind of personally insulted because as a YouTuber and someone that's hosting a server for people to play on, to me this is unacceptable. Like this can't be a thing that happens on this server. This is really toxic and poisonous. Like seriously, who would think that this would be okay? So before we even log in, Six and I talked to the other 3 admins. We try to figure out a solution of what can happen. And long story short, we decided the best solution for the server was to just, I mean, let's do something a little bit fun here. Let's run around an ARK. The thing that we decided to do, the best solution for the server, was to roll it back. And that wasn't for necessarily for our benefit because we hadn't even logged in yet. We're talking about rolling the server back for all the people that just got absolutely train wrecked by these guys before we had even logged in. Now, in their video, it does show us rolling back the server, but it shows us rolling back the server immediately after the raid occurred, which, I mean, I'll admit, it does look kind of bad coming from that perspective if you don't know what's going on. We rolled the server back 4.5 hours. Keep that in mind, 4.5 hours. Now, if we were going to roll the server back just to restore our base, LOL GG, we would have rolled the server back 15-20 minutes, been like, okay, cool, our base is back, you guys go doing what you're doing, these guys are banned, you know, whatever. No, we rolled the server back because we didn't want the people that were having fun playing the game like the way that we want people to play on this season on the server to be punished for it. We wanted these guys to not lose all their stuff and more or less quit. Like, we didn't want the players that were actually here to have fun to quit. So we made the decision, the best decision was to roll the server back 4.5 hours so that their bases could come back and that these guys could be banned. That's more or less the long story. These guys were based on Scorched Earth, so we banned them off both servers. And this is now we're in the point where the video starts. Their video is now starting. We log in. They do their raids on us. The admins are standing by on their admin account. Six and I are in the game. The admins ban... I get the admin on Island, banning them off the Island server. We've got the admin on Scorched Earth, banning them off the Scorched Earth server. I sign on to the dedicated box, and I roll the server back 4.5 hours. Everybody that was damaged by this tribe benefits from it, and Nerd Parade gets their LOL GG 3x3 tiny shack back with 4 turrets that we could probably have rebuilt in a couple of hours with the rates on the server. Honestly, it wouldn't have been that big of a deal. So, yes, Nerd Parade did benefit from the rollback, but it wasn't the reason for the rollback. It was a tiny shack. I mean, if
we didn't benefit the most.
We definitely did not benefit the most. I mean, Trust me when I tell you. So, our LOL 3x3 shack was restored, and these guys were banned from the server. Now, if you watch the video, it's designed from their perspective to make Nerd Parade look bad, and of course it makes Nerd Parade look bad. These guys knew what was going to happen when they logged in. They even say in their video, yes, I watched it, they even say in their video, like, oh, he better not ban us for this, because they knew it was coming. Anybody that would run a server, or anybody that's trying to do a YouTube channel would, I hope, be able to respect that, and at least understand where we're coming from. So we find out after the fact, after we banned them, we had no idea at the time that we banned them that they were recording it. We find out after the fact that the whole reason why they're camping the Nerd Parade base was to be able to make the video of them getting banned and make us look bad, because this guy wanted to try to jumpstart his YouTube career by exposing Nerd Parade. Like, this was his goal. And it's really, it's sad to me and kind of pathetic that that would have to be, like, this is how you're trying to get your name out there. Like, not by making good video content, but by doing something like this. It's just sad. And this is what I was talking about earlier in the video. When it comes to things like, this has been more or less a big learning experience for me. I mean, this video was just, in every sense of the word, it was clickbait. It was trying to get people to drawn to this guy's channel. And the way it plays out, of course, it's going to look bad. Like, hey, they rated Nerd Parade fair and square, and then they banned them and rolled back the server. Like, WTF, mate, Nerd Parade totally sucks. But you guys need to understand the full story before you can really understand why that these guys were banned. And no, they were not banned for raiding Nerd Parade. In fact, we encourage people to raid us. We want to do raid defense videos. We just would prefer a heads up. Hey, like, let us know so we can record it. We want to be able to make videos for you guys. And this is kind of the whole thing. It's the whole reason why this server exists, is so that we can make videos for you guys. But I've really learned a lot from this experience. I must say, being a YouTuber and hosting a server for people to play on, and a place for me to record on, you want to think that everyone watching and everyone playing here, you really want to think that they like you and they want to have fun with you. And unfortunately, I've learned that that's really not the case. I mean, while the majority of people do want that, and that's awesome, there are a select few that are out there that don't want to see that, and they just kind of want to ruin it
for everybody.
Yeah, for everybody. They want to ruin it for everybody, and I've learned a lot from that. And I think what our take home from this is we're not going to be so lenient anymore when it comes to, like, we're not going to give people a second chance. We should have banned those guys immediately after those reports of griefing. But we gave them the shot. We're like, hey, listen, you know, it's day 3 or 4 of the server. Knock off your crap, and we'll continue to have fun. It just didn't happen. So if people are going to be doing, like, stuff like that and being nasty and just griefing the crap out of people, that doesn't make for a good environment. It doesn't make for a good place to record videos. And you just got...
It doesn't make for a fun server.
It doesn't... No, it doesn't make for a fun server. And at the time of this video recording, our server is ranked number 2 in the world for unofficial servers. Nerd Parade server is ranked number 2. So I feel like these kind of trolls are just bound to come in, but we're not going to be as patient with them anymore. If you're going to be trolls, you gots to go. But I hope this video got to a lot of the questions that you guys were having. I realize that I can't handle a situation like this by just answering some people's comments that pop up on the page and redirecting them to the Steam group. This video kind of blew up. It needed a more direct response, and hopefully now that you guys know the real situation, you'll be able to view it a little bit differently. But that is enough super salty drama today, guys. Like I said, this isn't an all bad experience. This is a learning experience. This is a big learning experience for me. I realize I've just sat here and rambled, like, not done much in the game, but this has been a big learning experience for me. I've learned kind of how to handle situations like this. This is the first time that anything like this has ever arose. We operated in the best interest of the community. Ultimately, I 100% stand by that. People in the community have supported us and said, like, thank you for getting rid of those guys. Oh my god, so much better without them. We've gotten a bunch of support, but we've gotten a lot of questions, and we want to make sure that those questions have answers, because at the end of the day, Nerd Parade is about having fun, about making cool videos, and just enjoying ourselves. It's about fun and not this salty drama stuff. So this is going to conclude our episode of ARK Drama Evolved. We're going to move on from this. It was an unfortunate incident, but now that you guys have all the information, Hopefully it makes you feel better and answers all your questions. All right, Nerd Paraders, please remember to take care of yourselves, stay awesome, because you guys know that you are, and we'll catch you in the next episode. Later.